Breaking travel news. Travel Talk with Phil Blizzard, talking to industry experts and decision makers.
Travel Talk coming from the Arabian Travel Market. On this occasion, we're taking a look at Thai-based hospitality group Onyx. Peter, nice for you to join us.
Thank you very much for coming.
So, tell us a bit about the group and the brands within the Onyx group.
We are a Thai, as you said, a Thai-based company, privately owned. We're 50 years old this year.
Okay.
Our age.
Yeah.
But we have presently about 39 properties open around the region, and another 18 in the pipeline.
That's quite an extensive pipeline, isn't it?
It's an extensive pipeline, and we're very excited about many of them, all of them, in fact. Although we've been around 50 years, for the first 40 odd years or so, we were very focused on Thailand. We had one brand, which is Amari, and then only focused on Thailand. But then in about 6 or 7 years ago, we decided to try and take this internationally.
Yeah.
And now we've grown our number of brands. We have Amari as a full service 4.5-star brand, our sort of core brand. But we saw opportunities in other segments as well. So we created a brand called Ozo, which is a limited service brand, smaller rooms, only one F&B outlet. Service departments, we acquired a brand called Sharma, which is Hong Kong based. And then we also have a luxury brand called Saffron, and we operate a luxury residence called Oriental Residence as well.
So how was the transition to take the company from being a Thai brand into an international brand? Big step.
Big step. We felt that we had been established a very good reputation within Thailand over the years. And we felt it was the right time, with a sort of generational change within the owning company, the family company. They decided they wanted to try and take this reputation and this brand, its strength, as it were, to see if it could go internationally. And one of the things that were driving this forward was we are seeing increasing amounts of business coming into our Thailand-based hotels from new markets at about that time.
Right.
Traditionally, we've been from the European markets and the like, but now we are seeing markets in the Middle East, from China, from India, from Russia. And we wanted to try and increase our awareness in those countries. And one way we thought of doing it was putting our brands there. So that was a very deliberate plan was created, and we've basically been busily implementing it since then.
We're going to talk about your development pipeline, but let's focus now on the Amari brand. I'm familiar with one property, the one in Phuket, which is in a great location.
Right. Yeah.
You've got some new developments there, I believe.
Yes, in Phuket, it's been around for a long time. It's on at the end of Patong Bay, as you well know probably, and it's 197 rooms traditionally, but it has a beautiful location with a great view over Patong Bay. Yeah. So what we've done, actually, we've built on the hill behind it 148 units, 1 and 2 bedroom units. On the hill there, give us something slightly different option. We've renovated the existing property quite extensively, and so that will basically reopen now as a much bigger Amari property on the 1st of June this year. And I think it's going to be very popular, certainly in this market. We see, again, the traditional markets have been European, but with these 1 and 2 bedroom units, we think that Middle Eastern and the emerging economy and the Indian markets will be very keen on that.
So the Amari in Phuket is a very sort of, it's got a very Thai style. Is that typical of the Amari hotels across Thailand?
No, has traditionally had it, but if you go and see it now, you probably wouldn't recognise it, because as part of this kind of step out of Thailand, we thought we needed to refresh, as it were, the Amari brand, which we did from go to woe, basically. Not only the look and feel of it, but we spent quite a lot of money on all our Amari properties that we own in Thailand to kind of refresh the physical look of all these properties. Yeah. And in doing that, we wanted to show that we want to be a leading Asian hospitality brand, but with a Thai soul. Yeah. So therefore, gone are the more sort of traditional, well-known looks and feels and of it, but there's still an element of Thainess about it because of the way we serve, the way the people who are there, of course, and it's obviously a Thai company, but with an Asian breadth.
So how will you differentiate Onyx and Amari?
Onyx was created to hold. It's a B2B brand to hold the B2C brands. Because what happened was we expanded, and now we were in new segments. We had an Ozo perhaps, and it couldn't be run by an Amari. It couldn't be run by an Amari company, if you like. So we created Onyx Hospitality Group as a holding B2B brand, and in its portfolio are these 4 B2C brands, which you'll see on top of the roofs.
So looking at development, how's it going to pan out? let's start where we are now in the Middle East.
Yeah.
What can we expect to see here?
Well, just to take one step before that,
Sure.
is that we decided to go to places where, a number of reasons as to where we want to go, very specific locations. So we said, okay, where we want to put our properties is obviously more in Thailand, in China, Hong Kong, then India, Sri Lanka, the Middle East, and then we also wanted to do the Middle East as well. These are the areas that were coming into our properties. So we've been very focused on doing that. So the Middle East, we've now started. We have a property in Doha, the Amari Doha, and the way we've approached this growth phase is to try and go into these geographical locations, get a property, operate it, and show to the community there that we can operate properties in that. We can bring guests into the hotels and operate them. So now, having established that, this is what I'm here for this week, is to start the process of accelerating the growth of our brands through the Middle East.
So you're saying the pipeline was 80 new properties?
18 new properties.
In what time frame?
They will be open over the next 2 years. They're the ones actually we've signed the contracts. They're being built right now. We're at 39 properties. We anticipate being at 80 properties open by 2018, of which we anticipate in the Middle East maybe half a dozen, 8 properties open by that time. And then we have plans beyond there. But right now we have properties open.
You've got plenty to keep you going.
Plenty to keep you going. That's right. Exactly. So we over the next couple of years we'll be opening properties in the Maldives, in Sri Lanka, in Indonesia, Malaysia, Middle East.
Okay. And to finish off, what's the sort of key message you're putting out to people here at this year's Arabian Travel Market?
The key messages are the growth, the new properties we're opening, the old properties we're renovating and reopening, and that we are here to try and accelerate the growth of our brands in this part of the world and to leverage on the success of Amari Doha.
Okay. Well, Peter, thanks very much for the overview of what's quite an exciting time for you.
Thank you very much. We're looking forward to it. Thanks for coming to see us.
Thanks a lot. Thank you.